Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George from Movie Misfit, and today I get to check out the amazing Police Story Trilogy released on 4K UHD from Eureka Video. So if you've been watching this channel for some time now, you will know that I have yet to get my hands on a 4K player. But I think today this is the reason why I need to get my hands on a 4K player. That Jackie Chan's amazing, incredible Police Story Trilogy has been released on 4K from Eureka Video with stunning artwork by Kung Fu Bob. Let me just get into this first. Now, of course, accompanying this is the Blu-ray, UK Blu-ray debut of Police Story 3 that they also released side by side. But it's already in here as well. So I bought both because, again, as a collector, that's just what I do. Had they released initially their Police Story 1 and 2 set with part 3, that would have been fucking wonderful and perhaps saved the world of Hong Kong film fans a lot of money. But alas, they did not. So, fuck's sake. Anyway, here it is. Gorgeous, absolutely fucking stunning. I can't get over this. It really is stunning. Oh my god. Now here's one thing that's really annoying me is this. So we have got the slip on the back. We can see here this part put on the back here with all the information. Now this should be up here. This should be stuck on top, but it's fucking stuck down there. So then this writing continues under there. It's got a really bad fold and rip in it now. Thank you very much, Eureka. And then of course the artwork doesn't match up here at the front. It's okay, but it just doesn't match up. And I don't want to start peeling and pulling in case I rip the box. Fuck, you just never have anything perfect, can you? Anyway, inside, gorgeous looking discs there. And round on this spine here, we have the full title laid out, which is just wonderful. But yes, this is amazing. And I hope there's a poster in here of that artwork because I really want to get this up on the wall with all the rest of Kung Fu Bob's artwork. So, I did talk about you can watch my previous video where I kind of unboxed and reviewed the Blu-ray release for Police Story 3 Super Cup from Eureka. Everything that's on here is on disc 3, is on the same release here, only in 4K. So I don't need to really cover those extra features on that. But here's what is included in this before I get stuck into it. Special 3-disc UHD edition includes limited edition hard case featuring new artwork by Kung Fu Bob, 4K UHD Blu-ray presentations of all 3 films across 3 Ultra HD Blu-ray discs in Dolby Vision, reverse. Okay, so there's no dual release here. There's no Blu-ray. There's no 4K and Blu-ray. This is strictly, from what I'm reading, sorry, until I get into them, strictly a 4K release. That's it. Reversible sleeve artwork for each film, featuring individual sleeve designs by Kung Fu Bob. Fan-fucking-tastic. 100-page perfect bound collector's book featuring essays by James Oliver on each film, as well as archival imagery. And there's that word again. Ephemeria. I can never get that. Anyway, there's a lovely wee booklet in here, and I'm guessing that is what has been transferred to this also. Okay, disc 1, A Police Story, 4K UHD presentation of the original Hong Kong theatrical cut. Hang on, sorry, let me just stop that there straight. Before I get into this, and I like to bore you with these things before I get into all that crap, these are 3 movies that are high up on my list of Hong Kong films you must watch. Of course they are. And I have been watching these from I was probably about 10 years of age. So there's a good 35 years, maybe more, I don't know. But this was the first video I ever hired of Jackie Chan's Police Story, and I managed to pick it up from the video store that I hired it from, X-Rental, in this Gold Palace Premiere box. And it's wrecked, but it's, you know what, I haven't obviously put this video on for some time because we got the DVD versions. Doesn't even have the running time on there, my goodness. Oh, here on the side, 84 minutes. This is 84 minutes. I wonder, is the 84-minute cut on the 4K? 84 minutes, my goodness, wow. So yes, this is the old Palace Premiere version. Wow, my goodness. So that's ancient. So that was my first ever copy of Police Story. Now the Police Story movies did get releases then from made in Hong Kong on VHS, and I also think Hong Kong Classics may have released it also. This is the Police Story 2 VHS release. Runs for 92 minutes and released around 1989. And this movie for me, Police Story 1 is 5 stars all the way, but Police Story 2 just has something of an edge in the trilogy for me. It's I don't know, there's something about it. It's a bit more brutal, and that park fight is just still one of the highlights of any of Jackie Chan's fights. But yes, so this is the of course part 2, the X rental that I managed to pick up again for £3, which was a bargain compared to what we're paying nowadays at 60 plus quid for these discs, which is disgusting. But I understand why, but I'm just saying it's disgusting compared to £3. And then of course the VHS of Police Story 3 Super Cop, which is just wonderful as well. So of course that lasted me for a few years. I didn't pick up the Made in Hong Kong videos because I already had them on video, stupidly. I was a collector back then, of course I was, but I didn't realize that I really wanted every kind of release of the same movie at that stage. Now I'm a wee bit more loony. I don't mind paying for and picking up many more. Of course then Hong Kong Legends did the DVD releases, which is wonderful, and these were just fantastic to see because these allowed me to see some new footage, allowed me to see a sort of remastered version of the Hong Kong cut. But yes, this has always been the one I've went to and the movie that I've played. Part 2, which again followed up pretty soon after and was just wonderful to see, digitally restored. And then the Delta Mac DVD of Police Story 3 Super Cop, which I have watched. I did actually get stuck into it, and I did enjoy watching this for some time also. And then I actually picked up, I need to get it here, 2 seconds. Oh, okay, so I did actually pick up the Hong Kong Rescue Blu-ray release of Police Story 3 Super Cop, which was fantastic, but I don't want to promote him because he's a thieving git and he doesn't deserve to be promoted. And then of course Eureka released on Blu-ray the Police Story 3 or Police Story 1 and 2 Blu-ray set, which was just amazing. But I wanted to see part 3 as part of this. You know, having that separated from that set is sad. I mean, this was gorgeous artwork. It just was missing part 3. And even First Strike, let's be honest, that, you know, it's always been related to his Police Story 4. It would have been nice to see both of them movies join this. So there's a number of extras in here that I'm guessing they may put over here, they may carry over here, I don't know. There's also, let's see, optional things. Police Story the Japanese cut at 105 minutes and 84 minutes. So that's the one, that's the VHS edit is on here. So let's have a look anyway, get into these extras and let's have a look and see what's there. Okay, Disc 1, Police Story, the 4K presentation of the original Hong Kong theatrical cut. Then we have the 1080p HD presentation of Police Force export cut of the film at 88 minutes. So yes, could be that VHS cut that I have there. No Japanese. Interesting. Okay, so the 105, that they've released here on Blu-ray, the Japanese cut at 105 minutes is not mentioned here, which is interesting. Okay, so just the Hong Kong theatrical cut at 100 minutes and then the export cut at 88 minutes. So all collectors, it is vital to own both, I guess. Okay, sorry, getting distracted. We got brand new audio commentary with Asian film experts Frank Zheng and FJ D. Santo. Brand new audio commentary track with action cinema experts Mike Leader and Arnav Venema. Police Force, the option of either the classic English dub track or rare alternate audio track featuring the original Cantonese audio mix with the classic Kevin Basinson score. Newly revised English subtitles, archival interview with Jackie Chan, alternate and deleted scenes, archival Jackie Chan stunts, promo, trailers, including the film's original theatrical and export trailers. That's disc 1, that's Police Story there. Disc 2, Police Story 2, 4K presentation of the extended cut of the film, 121 minutes. Okay, this is nice. Okay, Police Story 2 original Hong Kong version at 101 minutes. Hang on, this is just mental. What are they doing? And 121 minutes. Okay, so the 121 minutes version is on there also. Okay, right. HD 1080p HD presentation of the original Hong Kong theatrical version at 105 minutes. 1080p HD presentation of the alternate export version at 95 minutes, which is possibly the VHS release. English dub presented in restored 5.1, Cantonese mono, as well as optional restored in 5.1, brand new audio commentary with Frank Jiang and FJ DeSanto, brand new audio commentary with Mike Leader and Arnav Venema. The Hong Kong theatrical version offers an archival audio commentary with Miles Wood and Jude Poirier. The export version has the classic English dub track, newly revised English subtitles, a Jackie Chan episode of Son of the Incredibly Strange Film Show, the documentary on Jackie Chan's early career from the cult film documentary series presented by Jonathan Ross, archival interview with actor and stuntman Benny Lai, outtakes, trailers including the film's original theatrical and export trailers. Okay, and then of course on disc 3 we have Super Cop, Police Story 3 Super Cop, which is exactly the same as what's on here. So if you're going for this, you don't necessarily need this, unless you're daft like myself and really need to have both. 4K presentation of the original Hong Kong theatrical cut at 96 minutes from a brand new restoration of the original film elements. 1080p HD presentation of the alternate US version at 91 minutes. Cantonese and English options of language. Classic English dub track. Brand new audio commentary with Frank Jiang and FJ DeSanto. Brand new audio commentary with Mike Leader and Arnav Venema. On the US version, you have the option of the American English dub track, including Jackie Chan and Michelle Yeoh voicing their own characters. It's a bit meh. Or the film's original Cantonese audio, newly translated English subtitles. They are not a special feature. Over an hour of interviews with director Stanley Tong, including a half-hour interview from the 2005 Cannes Film Festival, courtesy of the Frederick Ambrosine Video Archive. The ultra-violent Jackie Chan video games, a brand new featurette on the rarely seen Jackie Chan video games, Kung Fu Master and Fist of Fire. I actually do believe I have a Nintendo game. I think it is Kung Fu Master. Jackie Chan's Kung Fu Master somewhere in here. It has never been played, but I do have it stored away somewhere here. Maybe I'll put it on eBay. I don't really need it, but it's nice to have, I suppose. Brand new featurette in the rarely seen video games, yes. Police Story Location Guide, a brand new featurette looking at the various filming locations of the Police Story Trilogy, I think made by Arnav Venema. Brand new interview with stunt coordinator and action film historian John Crane. Archival interview with Jackie Chan. Archival interview with Michelle Yeoh. I should need to tip this up to read it. Archival interview with Jackie Chan's longtime bodyguard and co-star Ken Lo. Outtakes, a huge selection of NG, no good shots from the film, trailers and TV spots, including original Japanese and export version trailers. Okay, inside, what do we got? We have got, first of all, let me get this gorgeously done. Wow. Fuck, that's going to take some reading. This is the front cover of this 100-page book. I don't know if I'm going to go through 100 pages with you here because it could take some time and may damage the book the way I need to hold it. But there is a lot going on here. A lot to read about. A lot of wonderful shots, a lot of behind the scenes kind of stuff. A lot of stills, a lot of promo shots. Wow. This is going to be my bedtime reading tonight. Absolutely. Of course, then Stanley Tong took over the direction of Police Story 3. That's when for me personally, I believe that was a massive change in Jackie's film career and his direction. And I believe that that's when things started going downhill for him. As much as Hollywood stepped in, as much as Rumble in the Bronx was a big hit and Super Cop was a big hit, I strongly believe that Stanley Tong kind of ruined Jackie Chan. But hey, that's just me. Okay, inside we have these 3 beautiful movies. I'm going to go through each one, of course, separately. So, released in the 4K cases with that black. I really dig the black. It's nice. On the back, little layout here. This is cool. I like it. It's old school in some respect. Okay. They did say there was reversible art. Inside, nothing to go there. Of course, everything is in the booklet. It would have been nice maybe to throw a lobby card or 2 there. Or perhaps the poster of Kung Fu Bob's artwork. Reversible art, my ass. So here's the cover that they have put in, and then on the other side, a shot from the movie. I'm nearly sure they said there was reversible covers with Kung Fu Bob art. Maybe I totally read that wrong, but that's what I got excited about. Okay. I need to stop being disappointed with Eureka's releases, but I can't help it. I kind of feel that they just never really fulfill what they set out to do. I don't know. There's just something about Eureka's releases that really annoy the shit out of me. Inside, we got the disc there, of course. Great shot from the which actually appears on the VHS cover, and on the back. Pop that cover out. Again, no reversible artwork. But here we have. See, the excitement's leaving me now. Do I want to get a fucking 4K player now? Yes, of course I do. I want to see these. I want to see these. I want to see Raging Fire in 4K. I want to see so much more in 4K. But yes, Police Story 3. Super Cop. I need to stop complaining. I just look, Eureka, wake up. There's a lot that you could have. There's a lot more that could have went on here. This could have been the ultimate edition, and there's still some things for me. There's still some things missing. Kung Fu Bob, separate Kung Fu Bob covers on the other side is one of those. They should have been there. So this is exactly the same disc that's in the Blu-ray. Of course, this will be the 4K version. And there we are. They're just repeating the same image again on the slip side. Okay, so there we go. All that leaves for me to do now is to get in here and sorry, I just noticed on this Delta Mac DVD release of, I don't know why I never noticed this before, but I don't think I watched this DVD enough. This is actually the shot from Police Story 2, which they've actually pasted on here. Okay, excited to watch them in 4K. If I can't get my hands on a player by the time I need to come back and finish this, I'm going round to my friend's house to check them out. This is the best piece of artwork I have seen in a long time for this series, and I am raging that there is no poster in there or reversible artwork. Shame on you, Eureka, but I'll be back soon and let you know what I think. Okay, so just back after checking out the Eureka video release of Jackie Chan's Police Story Trilogy on 4K. which is amazing. I finally went out and got myself a 4K player. I read some reviews about it online. It said it was a multi-regional Blu-ray and DVD player. It fucking lied. I tried my Righting Wrongs Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome on there, and it did not play it at all. In fact, it just did not like it. So I've just come to terms with the fact I'm never going to see that movie or that release of that movie on on a Region A Blu-ray. Strangely enough, some other Region A's do play, but that one in particular just will not pick up on any player that I have, which is really annoying me. Regardless, I did get to watch these amazing movies in full 4K, which was fantastic. They do look amazing. I'll start with, obviously, Police Story 1. Boom. So, Police Story 1 looks amazing. Both cuts of the film look incredible. I flicked through the export version. I did watch the full Hong Kong theatrical cut at 100 minutes, both in its original language version with English subtitles, and then once again with the audio commentary from Mike Leader and Arne Benema, which was fantastic. Really, really informative. A lot of fun. I have yet to go back and listen to Frank Jennings, of course. This, I have to say though, as much as I did really see the 4K pop out and I did really enjoy it, I kind of could have lived with the Blu-ray version release from Eureka Video, because they had taken that from the 4K restoration and it did look as epic whenever it was first released, of course. The problem is for me though that this particular 4K release in this disc is missing the Japanese version, the extended Japanese version, which Eureka released on their Blu-ray, which I find very odd. But the opening, of course, of that version, the sort of extended opening, which has a very Lucky Stars theme to it, is included in the alternate and deleted scenes of the special features. But yeah, this is really weird. I can't understand why they would leave that out, considering they have 3 versions of it on the Blu-ray release, on their original Blu-ray release. Very, very strange. Of course, the Blu-ray doesn't contain any audio commentaries at all, whereas this one has the 2 audio commentaries as mentioned. The Jackie Chan stunts promo carries over from the Blu-ray release to the 4K disc, although it is still in SD. It looks like it was taken from a Hong Kong Legends release. It has that kind of production value to it and look, but I'm not too sure or can't remember which one it actually was taken from. But it's not Police Story. It's not the Police Story Hong Kong Legends DVD. So the Hong Kong Legends interview with Jackie Chan, which is also on the Blu-ray disc, carries on to this, but it still looks like it came from the DVD as such. And then of course the few trailers that are on there, comparing them from the original trailer to the restoration trailer is wonderful, because it lets you see such a difference in how things look. My other gripe, of course, is the menus. This is exactly the same menus as what they have released on their Super Cop Blu-ray. They're pretty shit, to be honest. Their Blu-ray menus were much nicer, much cleaner. But yes, this is what we got to live with. So I'll go to Police Story 2. So apart from the film itself looking even better here than it does on the Blu-ray release from Eureka, they once again have just recycled everything and carried over all that is on the Blu-ray disc to 4K. This includes the 3 versions of the movie, the extended 2-hour version, which is what I watched and then watched again with audio commentary from Mike Leader and Arne Benema, which again was wonderful to hear, as they have been throughout the whole trilogy. There's also the archival interview, which they have carried from the Hong Kong Legends DVD to the Blu-ray and back here with Jude Poyer and Miles Wood. It's also included there, so you have 3 audio commentaries on this one, of course. And then you've also got on the Blu-ray, you've got 2 sets of outtakes, kind of a 2-minute one and a 3-minute extended outtake montage. But on the 4K here, they've combined them to give a 5-minute montage of outtakes. And as expected, the 4K release of Police Story 3 is exactly the same as what they had released on their Blu-ray, which I had covered in my previous video. So you can see my full breakdown of that if you go watch that, because I'm not going to get into this and make this video any longer. The only other complaint, of course, it looked much better in 4K than it did on the Blu-ray. Of course it did, but again, once more, I could have just lived with the Blu-ray had I known that this set has just been a total recycled hash of everything they have presented before. Now, that also goes for this beautiful, absolutely stunning 100-page book. This is absolutely gorgeous, there's no denying that. And apart from a few new pages of writings by David West and a host of new photos and artwork throughout it, Eureka Video have once again just recycled all their previous writings from the Blu-ray releases, from the booklets that came in the Blu-ray releases, along with the new Super Cop release from James Oliver, and slotted them all in here to make a bigger book. So that kind of annoys me. I mean, I can't deny how well it is put together, of course, and honestly, it does look amazing. I did read through it again, even though I've read the previous booklets. But I also feel I'm kind of being robbed here by Eureka. You know, apart from the discs, obviously, there's that 4K restoration, that 4K imagery there, but they don't really offer enough new things to wow me. You know, from the lack of reversible covers, even the Blu-rays had reversible covers, to the shitty menu designs, the loss of the Japanese version on Police Story 1, the lack of fresh extras to make me wonder why the hell I even wasted my money buying this set. So apart from seeing these classics in 4K, really, which was awesome, I would have happily waited another 6 months for the price to drop in these. Now that said, yes, there is a 4,000 limited edition going out this week with these from Eureka Video on this box set. But still, knowing what's here now, I would have waited until this got a wee bit cheaper. I mean, I've emailed Eureka for years, offering my services on special features, commentaries, or even writings in their booklets. But they're obviously happy rehashing the same old shit, which, you know, as a fan, I'm sick of looking at the same thing over and over again. So I guess it leaves me to decide and say, is this the ultimate edition of Jackie Chan's Police Story Trilogy? Absolutely not. I can't write it off completely, of course, thanks to the gorgeous 4K prints and this stunning artwork from Kung Fu Bob. But to be honest, these Jackie Chan classics deserve a lot more, and Eureka Video are really going to need to pull their finger out if they're going to start rehashing these film titles in 4K. So there we have it, folks. If you haven't already, please head on over to invincibleasia.com, where you can check out as many full movie reviews on these movies from my collection that I can possibly write about. Follow me on Instagram at InvincibleAsia and at Movie Misfit, where I post bullet reviews and other things that I simply cannot put to video. And don't forget to like, subscribe and ring the bell here on the YouTube channel, as well as checking out all my other content. Thank you so much for your support, and until next time, enjoy your Kung Fu, and I will see you soon.